I'm so used to coming up here for berserking that whenever I'm a healer, I just don't put the dots together, and then I just kind of run up here for no reason. We're playing Resto Shaman. Resto Shaman did get a recent buff, allegedly. I'm not sure if it's enough. I mean, it did get a buff. I'm not shitting you guys. It did get a buff, but I'm not sure if it'll be enough of a buff to, say, carry it to the point where it's viable with other healers that are really good right now. Such as Resto Druid. Hold on, kind of shitting myself. Resto Druid. Holy Pally. What's the other healers that are good right now? Any healer that's not a Resto Shaman's generally in a good spot. And maybe this is just me giving Resto Shaman a hard time, but I honestly think Resto... It's been in better places in previous expansions, so let's talk about the buffs right now. God, that nameplate's fucking huge. Healing Surge and Healing Wave had their healing increased by 10%, and the mana cost reduced by 5%. Just gonna throw down my totems, get a chain heal on this guy. Now everyone's finally starting to fall. I need more chain heals. I think that's the answer. It's kind of weird that my chain heal, it's cleansing, vampiric touches, and unstable afflictions, so whenever I do kind of use it, sometimes I just get feared randomly. I don't know. I don't know if it's good or not. I mean, regrowth, using regrowth on someone if they have full hots on them, it heals for like 100k if you have all your hots. Right now, the biggest heal I'm using is chain heal. And chain heal probably shouldn't be your biggest heal, nor did chain heal get a buff either. So that kind of just, I don't know. It doesn't prove my point that I don't think we're competitive, but I don't think it feels / is a good sign when stuff that's not been buffed recently is still your top healing. One of the main concerns I have about Resto 2 is the fact that Healing Wave just... It's always healed for like very low compared to other heals. I mean, Penance heals for 50k in the whole channel. Regrowth heals for 100,000 with full hots. Divine Light heals for like 100k crits with no cooldowns. With cooldowns, you can hit like 150k crits. And then there's Resto Shaman, where we throw 11k Riptides and hit 50k crit healing waves. Yeah. That's Resto Shaman, guys. I don't know. It's been a problem for a while now. I really think they just straight up need to buff Healing Wave healing by... I don't know how much, maybe 20 more percent, and it's been buffed by 10%. These buffs are direct healing increased by 10%, healing rain healing increased by 20%, Riptide healing over time increased by 15%. See if that does anything. Then we'll move it to, I fucking hand twitched. Lock, there we go. Live, Bimbiri, live! Come back. We got this easy. Oh no. Nope, yeah, you're dead. Maybe. We'll just spam Healing Wave, see if we can keep you up. Now, if there's a Druid spamming Healing Wave, he'd be perfectly alright. / regrowth. I meant regrowth there. I'd say the main strength of Resto Shaman Healer is just your tankiness. Your individual tankiness, just being able to run away, kind of not take a whole lot of damage is the main reason people play Restoration. That and Windshear. Windshear, Purges, and Hexes, I'd say. I mean, you can play really offensively as a Restoration Shaman as well. 40Ks. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about just the general single-target healing of Resto Shaman. I mean, it's nice that we did get changes, but are the changes enough is the question. We'll throw a Healing Tide down. Keep Earth Shield on me. Let's use Astral Shift here. See if we can juke him. We did juke him. Now we can just free cast 60k crit. That's okay. I don't know. Like, playing this versus Disc, I think I just have a lot more fun on my Disc Priest as well. The Chain Heal crits, though, are so fucking nice. They crit for like 80k, and it doesn't get reduced with certain talents. I'll show my talents as well. Those might be a little bit relevant to this video. Hopefully you guys know how to pause the video as well. I'm not going to discuss why I'm taking certain talents. Sometimes I just cover my eyes, and then I just click on my screen, and then I'll just go with whatever talents that I click on. I'm also not taking any Restoration Shaman traits, just because most of the time I don't change my traits around, no matter what spec, unless I'm going to do Arena on it. And I'm most definitely not going to do Arena on a Restoration Shaman, for the obvious reasons of being a Resto Shaman. See if that Hodge really does anything. Doesn't really look like it. I am taking a essence, though. The healing essence, the Seed of Aeonar. I think that's what it's called. I don't know what it's called. It's around here somewhere. Lifebinder's Invocation. I think it's pretty much the equivalent of a heal over time effect. That was the most worthless trinket I think I've ever used. We're gonna keep you alive here. Gonna be amazing here, Rogue. You have so little health that that Greater Pyro didn't do much damage. I think we should go back middle as well. Feel like they're gonna rush it. See what's happening up here. Pretty sure there's 2 heals up here. Do you need healing? Don't hex me, don't hex me. Okay, we're good. Throw a chain heal just because everyone's topped off from a chain heal. Feels good. Throw Earth Shield on myself again. Run into the Solar Beam. Get a healing wave on the Priest. I mean, 30k crits. Let's throw down my totems here. Chain heal, just because it heals. I don't know, I feel like I'm using chain heal for single target heals too. The 30k crit healing wave feels real good. Feels real nice. And again, no matter how much I rag on Resto Shaman, just realize that a lot of the reason we don't heal for much is because we're pretty offensive when it comes to healers. I'd say we're like, when it comes to offensive healers, it's Disc Priest first, and then Resto Shaman, and then Resto Druid. I don't know, every healer kind of has an offensive stage though, but what I mean by we're offensive is Flame Shock, Lava Surge, Lightning Bolt, you can just kind of spam. But then Wind Shear. I'd say, I don't think any other healer really has an interrupt. I think they got rid of Holy Pally interrupt as well, so. And also Purge. You can Purge just forever. And Purge actually with certain talents does damage as well. Let's do it. Do it, me and you. We're gonna, totally not gonna die here, right? Throw a shield on myself. And now we show the offensive capabilities. A 7k non-crit and a 20k crit. And then you'll obviously kind of get Lava Burst procs, as general shamans do. We're fucking dead here. There's no redeeming ourselves. Maybe, if they run away, we can reincarnate. I don't know. Just keep running. Keep running. He knows. Mount. Okay. Redemption time, boys. Oh, that cast time without Riptide is so fucking horrendous. That was like a 2.5 second cast time. Is this vanilla? Is this classic WoW? Didn't know it came out a few days early. We're just gonna spam chain heal here. Watch everyone's health just kind of skyrocket too. Ah, damn shame. I don't know what this ability does, so we're using it. More heals. More heals for everyone. Do I have Earth Shield on myself? I don't. A Healing Surge to get some instant heals. 60k. I don't like using Healing Surge or Flash of Light. A lot of people point this out whenever I play healers. I don't use Healing Surge. Or like the instant cast / faster cast time heals. There's a good reason behind this. It drains you of mana, especially fast. Full health from a chain heal. I don't know, it kind of, like, it's just, you still just use chain heal. There's really no difference. You just use chain heal for the big heal. And then in arena, I mean, you're kind of forced to use healing wave. Because otherwise, if you use chain heal in arena, 5,000 mana. Like, healing wave costs 2,000. Healing surge costs double healing wave. And then chain heal costs about 3 times the amount of healing waves, so. I mean, it's good for BGs. I'd say chain heal has a spot for battlegrounds and possibly RBGs if you have food and mana constantly, but for arena, I still think it's kind of weak. It's definitely... It's nice to see a buff. I still think it needs a few changes. If they buff healing Stream Totem a little bit, maybe. And then maybe buff this by 10% more. I don't know, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think. I think we just need more single target heals. Like, comment, subscribe, description, bell thing. Check out the Twitch, check out the Twitter, both of its links in the description below. As always, guys, thank you. Till next time.